morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever in the world you may be, and thank you for joining us for this playoff match here between Coreagaming and Freethinkers. Our lovely streamer today is Kreitcher. How are you, friend?
I'm fine, but sleepy.
Fine but sleepy. Thank you, Kreitcher. And this is going to be the winners bracket playoff match on Dark Carnival. I believe we are going to be seeing one game LA between I think it's fair to say, two of the stronger looking teams heading into this playoffs. Quick recap from Freethinkers. They had an undefeated Swiss bracket, finishing 7-0 and looking very dominant indeed. Coreagaming finished 5-2 in the Swiss bracket, but they certainly seem to pick it up towards the end of the bracket, and they have added Kane to their roster heading into playoffs. A very strong addition indeed. Kane, one of, if not the best shotgun players in the world right now, so I expect that this is going to be a very, very entertaining match. Give us a quick roster rundown of the two teams here on the side of Coreagaming, who will be starting as survivors. We have Scal, aka Rascal, Razor, Kane, and Prove. And over on Freethinkers, we have Sloppy Wolf, Sawa, Prismek, and Asjata. Pings are fairly even. Scal, Kane, and Prove all hovering around that 140 high yellow mark. Razor at 150 in low red. Over on Freethinkers, Sloppy Wolf and Sawa are down at 100 and 110. Prismek and Asjata up at around the 170, 180. So a couple a little bit lower and a couple a little bit higher on Freethinkers, but I think it's all pretty much balanced from a team versus team perspective. So we are just going to wait for the last few ready ups to come out from the Coreagaming players. Scal and Razor ready to go. Just waiting on Kane and Prove, and we will be getting live. Now, I don't have the bracket open in front of me, but do you know who the winner of this match will go on to play next week, Kreitcher, by any chance?
I have no idea.
No idea. Alright, let me pull up the bracket real quick, because we have some time. So this is the second round winners bracket. The winner of this match will go on to play the winner of WTF is Spongy and Aqualax. That is also going to be a really hype match. That next week's game will be the winners bracket semi-final. So we are getting through the RBT6 here, heading into the second round of playoffs now. End is in sight, and of course that means that the number of teams left is going to be decreasing, and hopefully the quality of teams left, and indeed the quality of games left, will be increasing the whole time. So we are just going to wait for the final ready up to come out from Kane, and we will be getting live very soon, ladies and gentlemen. As I mentioned, Coreagaming here, starting on the survivors. Freethinkers over on the infected. We have set slots, and Kane's ready, and now Prismek's unready, so we any second now. If you can't tell, I'm very excited for this game. I think this could be our two finalist teams, or certainly I would expect both of these teams to have a very deep run in this competition. The loser, of course, will go to the lower bracket, but they will not be eliminated. We will see both of these teams again next week. And we are live. First hit. Smoker, Boomer, Spitter, and a Hunter. Hunter is going to pre-spawn behind, go for a wall kick. Is been spotted and does get skeeted for 30 damage by Kane. A good team skip there. Scal and Razor contributing as well. And in fact, no damage coming out on that first hit from Freethinkers. Obviously, Not typical to get a lot of damage on that first hit, but zeros across the board is not an ideal start. The good news for Freethinkers is they did get a very nice sack order, and they are going to have a dangerous hit for this first choke of the map and of the campaign. Under the freeway, we are going to see a Spitter, Hunter, Charger, and a Jockey. Charger is in the hands of Asjata, who is the highest ping player in the server, so we'll see what he can do with this charge. It looks like he's trying to get a cheeky spawn behind one of the concrete pillars. I don't know if he's going to be able to get it. As we do have Kane and Prove playing POS 1 and 2. Scowl looks to be playing POS 4 with Razor at 3, and the hit is going to come in. Charger does miss, but the Hunter lands on Scowl in the back, and oh no, Scowl backs up into the edge of the truck and takes some extra spit damage there. Losing about 40 health on that hit, even with the Charger not landing. Still, Coreagaming are pretty healthy. Everyone else is, in fact, 5 punches. Actually, Kane is 96, so he is 4 as well. But Razor and Prove are both 5 punches. The only real damage has been onto Scowl as the Boomer tries to get a cheeky rocket. Does get popped nicely by Razor. And we are going to see the first tank up in the hands of Asjata. And not wasting any time really, he went for both of his cars immediately, and he is now, looks like he's trying to rotate around to get his alarm car as well. Just waiting for spawns. Coreagaming looking to get some chip, but from this range it's going to be very difficult to get much damage, as he has only lost about 100 health. And it looks like the Freethinkers are going to send another hit, but not able to get much of anything. Hunter gets skeeted, Jockey gets cleared, and the charge does get 1 scratch, but that'll be that for that hit. And the survivors are now looking to LOS this tank, which is probably the right call. They know that they're not going to get much chip from this distance. They don't want the infected to keep hitting for free. And it looks like they are actually giving him some sight here. Freethinkers have sent 2 hits, and Asjata is still first pass 75% as the Boomer gets nicely popped by Kane. Hunter flying around, just being a menace. Okay, finally gets skeeted by Prove. And the Smoker gets shot down, and the survivors are going to take this back now. Decided that they don't want to play a very long rock tank. Well, they don't want to be on the receiving end, rather, of a very long rock tank. And they have elected to run this tank back towards the safe room. The good news is for Freethinkers, because Asjata kept sight so well, he is really in no danger of going AI, and that is a 1-boom landing. So is this tank going to commit? I think he probably has to. And indeed, it looks like he is going to start working his way in. Is he going to go for the left? No, he goes straight in front, or is he going to rock? Yeah, it looks like he wants to continue playing rock here. Not able to land a rock, and the hit wasn't able to do any damage either. And now this tank has no support. He's getting pressured heavily by the survivors. He's lost about 1,000 health, and he is second pass, so I think he will have to commit with this next set of spawns. I wonder if it would have been better for Coreagaming to hard LOS the tank and force him to commit with no spawns. They did choose to chip, and that means that Asjata is going to be able to commit now with a Smoker Boomer and a Hunter. But no, he is still going to play rock. This is very interesting from Freethinkers. They really don't want to commit this tank at all. But he is now down to 30% second pass. And is basically resort. Oh no! Scowl eats the rock. not ideal. Prove was able to get a lot of chip onto the tank, but Scal eating that rock basically gives Asjata full rage again, and he can continue to play it slow, and he is. Jockey lands, but that was really it. Smoker and Charger got melted, and this is a very interesting tank fight. Coreagaming are going to finally try and lost this tank properly. Asjata tries for a cheeky punch, isn't able to get it, and he is really low on rage now. He's basically resorted to rocking in full vision. Oh, doesn't get the rock onto Prove. It's down to 700, 500, 400. It's going to go for one final rock. Doesn't manage to land. A nice skeet by Razor. Pull comes out. Clear. Does get cleared. Rock gets skeeted. And this should be the end of the tank. 200 health and 20% second pass. And AI is dead. So, very interesting by Freethinkers, basically committing to the rock tank, refusing to send the tank in at all. Coreagaming kind of played into the hands a little bit, giving the tank a lot of free sight, but I will say, aside from one rock eaten by Scal, Coreagaming did actually do a very good job of shutting down spawns. As the next hit is going to come in, Hunter does manage to land, and the charge lands. One slam, and spit damage onto Rochelle, and that was a nice hit from Freethinkers there. Prove takes a slam, and Razor takes a spit pounce. Bonus is at 620, so they're still sitting with a very pretty bonus. Coreagaming. The tank, of course, only managed to get one rock and a little bit of chip damage from the hits being sent in, but as I was saying, those hits really weren't doing a lot. Next, it does come out in a nice pop from Prove. Really quick trigger finger there. And another pretty clean shutdown. Scal is going to take his pills. And the survivors are going to keep moving through the map. And I think, because of that very quick reaction from Prove there, the Boomer died first. Meaning that they will have another boom for this hit. And indeed they do. Boomer spit a Charger Jockey. Are they going to send it? They do. Charger lands, but gets cleared. Jockey gets shut down. And again, the Boomer dies first. So, not quite sure about the decision to hit there from Freethinkers.
Reloading.
They again kill the Boomer first and get no damage out of that hit. The survivors had about... Oh, as we do have a pause coming out from Scal. Survivors had about 620 bonus after the tank died, and they are sitting on 610 as they climb the hill. They have taken basically 0 damage throughout this map, and they are looking pretty to ride it through into the safe room. There is only going to be one more hit after this one. I'm not quite sure why we have a pause. Hopefully we won't be waiting for too long. Coreagaming can take this last hit cleanly, then they will be looking to book a 1,000 point map as Scal has readied up, and we are going to go live again. Last hit for Coreagaming surviving round. The Boomer lands the bunny hop. That was Sloppy Wolf, and actually gets a nice 2-boom. Bunny hopping onto the alarm car. Smoker gets the pull onto Coach, but is cleared. Charge. Gets Nick separated. Prismac. One slam. And the smoke onto Ellis. Scal getting charged off by himself, and actually a really good hit coming out from Freethinkers. Considering that there was no spitter, they managed to make it work, getting 100 damage, or 100 bonus worth of damage. And that will be Coreagaming making it in with still a very respectable 516 bonus, for a total of 916 on the map. But a nice hit at the end there by Freethinkers. Definitely showing why they are the top seed heading into this playoffs.
Oh, good. Now we can die there as a dog.
Now the question is, can they show up on Survivor?
Alone with the car.
We are going to see Prismek pick up a shotgun. Interesting. Prismek will be playing the pos 2 behind Sloppy Wolf. Hunter does land onto Ellis. That is Soa, but a little bit of damage coming out actually. Kane managed to get, I think, a couple of ticks onto Soa and maybe one tick onto Prismek as well. About 15 damage coming out, so not much, but always got to start somewhere as infected. This map 1 here on Dark Carnival, generally a pretty easy map for survivors. The only real danger are the abundance of hittables for this motel tank spawn. But teams of Coreagaming and Freethinkers level certainly shouldn't be eating hittables. As the Hunter has pre-spawned, he is going to try for the wall kick, but misses. Charger misses. The Hunter does finally manage to land, and a little bit of damage coming out onto Prismek, taking him down to about 70. But some very quick clears from Freethinkers. And they are going to spawn the tank. First tank is up in the hands of Prove, and in my experience, and I've scrimmed against Coreagaming many times, as the next hit is going to come in, so I have to hold my thought. Car! Oh my goodness. As Prove does not waste any time, similar to Asjata, just immediately commits to get his hittables in position. He has got them both on the right there. The survivors, knowing this, are pushing him. What I was about to say is Prove's hittable control is quite good. I think he is one of the best hittable users in the game. So he is definitely going to want to try and get all of his cars in and threaten Freethinkers with the possibility of eating a car. And as I'm talking about his hittable control, he completely whiffs one over the top of the truck and loses it. The other two, though, oh my god! That alarm car missed Ellis by an inch, and Sawa is forced to jump over the railing, but he does get cleared from the smoker, and he is now kiting this tank. The jockey lands and the Hunter lands, but the tank is too far away. He chased Sawa, wasn't able to get him, and oh no! Oh, Sawa gets smoked again! Okay, so he is going to get a full in-cap here onto Sawa. He does pick up the rock. Proof? Okay. Gets the in-cap and decommits onto the roof. Kane really saving that tank there with the smoker. A bit of mispositioning from Sawa. I think he knew the smoker was there because it had already pulled him once. I'm not quite sure. Maybe he thought he could get the self-clear. Rock doesn't land. But this is a dangerous position for the survivors to be in, as the charge is going to coach around the side. That's Asjata taking 2 pounds and a rock, and this is starting to turn into a lot of damage from Coreagaming. As Prove isn't able to land this rock. Survivors still haven't got the pickup, and the tank's going to drop in and get one punch. Oh, they do focus him down. But that's a death! That is a death! Soa, bleeding out and taking common hits, had gotten too low, and the tank commit bought enough time, I think, for the Hunter to just come in and scratch Soa. And Freethinkers losing a teammate on that tank fight, so, you know, easy to cast blame, and obviously in the heat of the moment, small mistakes can get punished. As the next hit is going to come in, smoke lands onto Charter. He's a bit split, I'm not quite sure why he went that way. Luckily for Freethinkers, the Charger did miss, and Coreagaming are looking to sack for a quad. Freethinkers are not interested in it. Scal has decided to save the Spitter. He would be... Oh, no, and he is going to spectate it. I was going to say, he'd be well within his rights to spectate that spawn up and get a new one. He does spectate, but he spectates quite late. Freethinkers, knowing this, are just going to push the hill. Scal still has 10 seconds left on his spawn timer, so they're going to hit anyway for just 3. And I think that's a bit of a mistake, because with the Hunter and Jockey dying now, not only do they not have a quad, they actually have another 2-2. So, Coreagaming just looking to get a little bit panicked with their SI. Freethinkers not killing that Spitter, which, you know, is somewhat frowned upon, but in a match situation where winning is all that matters, that is a perfectly legitimate thing to do, and it's completely thrown Coreagaming off their tempo with the Infected. They have another 2-2, which will be the last hit for this map.
Into the trailer.
Boomer is going to lead. But the survivors are just going to run straight in. Nick, oh, isn't able to make it inside. Sloppy Wolf, is he going to get incapped? Yes, he is. Spit, smoke, and incapped. Coreagaming were able to catch him before he got into the safe room, and that is a lot of damage coming out. Is he still getting beaten by Common? Ouch. Freethinkers. Hat off. Coming in from Prove, there is, I think that is in reference to Sloppy Wolf's hat cosmetic on this server. 585 to 916, and really just one misplay, maybe two, with trying to rush the safe room on that last hit, needing an in-cap on Sloppy, although it is difficult with only 3 survivors. The real misplay, unfortunately, must be laid at Sawa's feet there. He knew the smoker was up, he knew his teammates weren't close to clear him, but he was still split, mispositioned, and it allowed the smoker to get a repull. Prove as the tank got the in-cap, and then Coreagaming played bodyguard on that in-cap very well. The tank was able to take the high ground, and Sawa did end up dying. About 350 points separating these two teams after map 1. It is a reasonable lead, but not huge. Still anyone's game, as we are going to go live. A nice wall kick. Cheeky wall kick coming in from the Hunter, actually spawning in front as both survivors were watching the roof. Spawns in front and wall kicking off the fence. And a nice little bit of damage onto Prove on that first hit. And we have the map 2 tank up. It is an early tank, 23% in the hands of Prismic.
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 I love how you pronounce that.
Thank you, Kreitzer. I love you.
I love you too.
Alright, shut up, stop being gay. As the hit is coming in, and fortunately, that Hunter didn't land, just missed, but the Charger did. And the Smoker was able to distract, did get his tongue cut, but 10 damage came in from the charge. And I wonder if we are going to see another rock tank. Prismac has taken the roof. And Coreagaming, they're playing very aggressive with the chip, which, you know, I respect the idea, but the reality is the tank is just too far away. The damage you are doing is really not worth the fact that he is getting free sight. As the next hit does come in, and Coach, that is Kane, gets jockeyed for about 15 damage. Now let's see how Coreagaming decide to play. It looks like Freethinkers are really keen on playing Rock Tank as much as possible. As I say that, actually, Prismac does seem to be looking to commit. He's kind of hit his forklift. Oh my god! What an insane curve rock. Oh my god, and he nearly got another one. Prismac landing an absolutely nutty curve rock on 180 ping. Kane catching it, gobbling it up, and that reset Prismac's health bar and allowed the SI, rage bar rather, and allowed the SI to go for another hit. Now the survivors played very aggressive and did force the tank to loss himself, so Prismac has gone second. The jockey spawn, this tank is down to 55%. Second pass. Charger misses, jockey gets shut down, Boomer gets shut down, and again, Freethinkers have committed to a rock tank.
What the fuck is happening?
And Prismac is now forced to commit with no spawns because he's 5% second pass.
What the fuck?
And dead. So, Freethinkers in 2 tanks have done a grand total of 2 rocks worth of damage, 2 survivors. A little bit more comes out with a nice spit pounce there. Kane improved down to about 50 health, but these rock tanks
Reloading.
really aren't working out for Freethinkers. Prismac did land one of the nicest curves I've seen on this ping, but unfortunately that was literally it. The survivors really taking it slow in the alley. They know there's no spitter. They are baiting the infected to hit them because they know that they will get a free ladder choke if they do. Freethinkers aren't falling for that bait. They have saved for the ladder hit. Charger, Jockey, Boomer, Hunter. And Freethinkers have really got to start getting some damage done to these survivors, as the survivors have fully pushed up for free. Charge misses. Zawa. Oh no. It was a nice quad boom, but nothing else really happening. Proof takes maybe a little bit of damage from the Hunter, but Zawa missing the charge on 4 boom survivors. Unfortunate. And Coreagaming are able to pop pills on Prove and take the set in the cabinet and continue on. The next hit is going to come in, or not. Prismac. Looks like they wanted to sack the smoker. We are getting a little bit spicy in Twitch chat. Everyone, remember, we're all friends here. Let's all let bygones be bygones. And enjoy some quality Left 4 Dead. Unless your name is iPat, in which case get banned, idiot. As the next hit does come in, Prove taking a little bit more damage. No racism in RBT. Coreagaming have basically just waltzed through the rest of this map. Prove and Kane. Oh no, as Jata with the charge. Oh! That is an in-cap onto Prove. As Jata charging the wall, but luckily the spit had spread entirely through the corridor and Prove, blocked by Common, gets in-capped anyway. So, a little bit of a thank you Prove coming out there as again, Coreagaming lose 100 bonus on the last hit. Still, making it into the safe room with 640 bonus, bringing their campaign total to 2,056 after 2 maps. And that is a very respectable score. Freethinkers usually have very solid survivor play, but they are going to need to improve on their map 1 performance to match, basically, realistically, I think that sort of bonus is going to be hard to beat, but they want to at least be able to match it and keep themselves in contention heading into map 3 and 4. Maybe that tanks on map 3 and 4 will actually land some punches, as that is a nice escape by Sloppy Wolf. Boomer rockets in, but gets M2'd to oblivion. Jockey lands onto Prismac briefly, but gets cleared. And that is a good start. Freethinkers are going to spawn this tank up. It is going to be in the hands of Kane. So, Prove and now Kane, both of their tanks. Oh, as the charger lands! A little bit of a cheeky charge landing there onto Ellis. Hunter gets instant cleared, nearly gets the DP. And Kane elects to get his bin and just hits it right into the skybox. And that is a bit of a whoopsie. I don't think he can go for that bin. The survivors know all about it. If he does want to go for the hittable, I think his infected are going to have to hit for him, or else he is going to take a lot of chip. It looks like he really does want to go for it, and they are going to hit for him as he hits his bin up onto the tree area above the stands. He can go for that hittable if he wants to, but it's not in the best position, and he would take some chip doing it. Kane, again, playing this tank pretty slow, keeping side, and it looks like the infected are going to send another hit, so we are seeing Rock Tank into Rock Tank here. Oh no, Sawa eats the rock, wasn't able to see it through the tree, and that is obviously 24 damage that didn't need to be taken, but more importantly, resets Kane's rage bar. He was down to about 30% first pass now, or he did go back up to 100. Oh, as Jata nearly eats a rock as well. And because that rock landed, Kane can send another hit, throw another rock. Fortunately, not able to land anything this time, as the Hunter did get skeeted. Ooh. Skeeted nicely by Prismac. Boomer gets shut down. So, look, one rock landing is not the end of the world. And Kane is now second, and he is presumably going to commit this tank and isn't going to continue rocking. Smoker, Hunter, Charger. And this is the commit coming in from Kane. As he's given up on his hittable and is just going to try and play for punches, but that is a really big 3-cap landing. Charger, Smoker, and Hunter all landing onto the survivors. Kane takes 2 punches onto Sloppy on the back of the Hunter landing, and the Charger... Oh my god, the bin! Oh, my goodness. Freethinkers, I don't think they knew anything about that bin running forward, and luckily it did miss, but that could have been a free in-cap. Kane is going to go AI. The survivors have had enough. They are going to push forward through the rest of the map. They do need to be a little bit careful. The tank is behind them throwing rocks. They know it's AI. And they are just going to hit the go-go button. While the tank is still alive, the infected will not get a spitter. That means that after killing the boomer, they do now have a quad. Freethinkers should know this, but a quad is quite scary. In this alley here, quads can do a lot of work, and Freethinkers are just going. They are not wasting time, and I didn't know if that was the right call because the double charge lands. Hunter, don't clear the Hunter! Oh my goodness, Prismac didn't clear the Hunter, and more damage coming out onto Freethinkers. The tank is going to cut them off. Pick up a rock. Don't need the rocks, Sajata. Okay, good. Alright, they do kill the tank. But the damage has already been done. Some really nice infected from Coreagaming has brought... Oh, and that's another charge landing onto Sawa. Sawa, charge, spit, and jockey. And that is another 100 bonus going out onto Freethinkers as Jata eating the brunt of it. Sorry, Sawa eating the brunt of it. And he is going to have to take the final remaining set of pills. Freethinkers definitely looking a little bit worse for wear on this map. The DB is still 90%, but the health bonus is only 20 and the pill bonus is all gone as the next hit does come in. Charger does miss. Spit lands, oh sorry, Hunter lands, but the spit was late. I think the spit was waiting for the Charger. So a little bit of a reprieve there for Freethinkers. That hit really didn't get anything done, and I think they are going to be able to make it into the safe room. As the smoke comes out onto Prismac for a little bit more delay, but I think that will be just about it. Just the jockey and the boom, but no. Freethinkers do make it into the safe room. 364 bonus, and unfortunately, that is not what Freethinkers wanted. That is the second map that they have lost by about 300 points. So they are now behind by 600. 600 in 2 maps is possible to make up for sure, but they are basically going to have to wipe Coreagaming if they want to make up that sort of point difference. Coreagaming have made it into the safe room with about 60% bonus. 2 maps in a row. So Freethinkers can't let that happen again.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Charger, Smoker, Boomer, Jockey is the hit. As they send the hit in while I'm yawning, not very nice of them. And the Boomer spawns behind. Doesn't land the boom, but the Charger, Jockey, and Smoker all able to land. Kane eating the brunt of that damage. 14 onto Kane, and so respectable damage coming out from Freethinkers, and most importantly, they got a very good sack order. But look at this go-go from Coreagaming. They just blitzed the entire tunnel and made it all the way into the Swan Room. Very nice W key usage. As there is some real sus shit being posted in Kreitch's chat right now. Spitter, Jockey, Charger, and Hunter. No, that's all yours, my guy. Then, oh! Oh my goodness! What a big brain play from Freethinkers. Wow! Okay, I don't know if anyone caught that. I don't know if you saw that, Kreitcher. The Charger spawned inside the little room to the right at the doorway and charged the wall, stumbling both Prove and Kane, who were in the doorway. The stumble allowed the Hunter, Jockey, and the Spit to get on top of them. What a big brain play. Really nice hit there. Oh, I loved that hit from Freethinkers. Really creative. And Prove and Kane taking a lot of damage. Prismek, fortunately, wasn't able to land the boom. For this tank, it is a tunnel tank. Up in the hands of Sawa. Surely, surely, surely we don't see a third rock tank in this tunnel. Sawa is not keeping any side at all, so looks like he is going to be going for the commit. They have a smoker. They have a Jockey, Hunter, and a smoker, no charge, and I think it's not the SI that I would want for this tank. I would definitely want a Charger over a Smoker. The Smoke is going to try and get the pull in front and actually is able to get a long arm for Sawa onto Ellis. That is Proof, and Proof didn't take his pills and he is going to go down really fast. Coach is now trapped inside of the 2K blends. That is a wipe. Jockey. Yeah, that's it. Oh, tank. Tank. Wait, he hasn't fucked it, has he? He has. He's fucked it. No, the Jockey gets a rejock and he gets pistol cleared again. Alright, this is absolute craziness. Rochelle, Razor, last survivor standing. 1v1 versus the tank. The tank doesn't have enough health. Does land the rock. Where's the charge? He gets the pickup, but he picks up Prove. Razor does get in cap, but Prove gets picked up and takes his pill. The boomer gets popped. They... Coreagaming are gonna survive, my god! The Hunter. Okay, oh, Prove! Oh, okay, Prove does kill the tank. Hunter's landed, but surely they gets pistol cleared. Oh. And he does. Sawa, no! Just... Oh, no, hang on. The Spit. It hasn't spread on top of the plot. The Smoke! Pistol! Wait! It is a wipe! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, so... where do I even begin on that tank fight? As I was saying, I don't think I'd want a smoker here. The early pull onto Prove actually gets a nice long arm setup for Sawa. The problem for Coreagaming was Prove greeted his pills. So the tank was able to get one more punch. 2 punches in total, gets the in-cap. Coach pushed him in the room, got cornered as well, and then the 2-cap landed outside. The pistol clear did come out of one of the survivors. Jockey went for the follow-up, and then the tank punched the jocked survivor, cleared him from the Jockey. And it looked like Coreagaming were going to survive. However, ultimately the damage had been done, as that is 10 damage coming out onto Sloppy. Make it more. Make it 21. That Jockey didn't get cleared very quickly. Oh, alright. I can take a breather there after an absolute crazy tank fight. Just a series of some very good plays and some very questionable plays coming out from both teams. Ultimately, it was a wipe as they do land the Jock, the Hunter. Sloppy does eat the wall kick, but not too much damage honestly not too bad. The Charger missed, which was a crucial SI for that hit. The Survivors played very aggressive on that choke, and maybe the Charger didn't quite have time to get set up. So Freethinkers have all dropped. There is no spitter this hit, and a little bit more damage going out onto Sloppy. Sloppy seems to be enjoying the POS 1 experience, just eating all the damage. But they have spawned the tank, and they are quite healthy. Really, a little bit onto Sloppy and Sawa, but not too much. The question now is, how are they going to fare against this tank up in the hands of Razor? Remember, they were 600 points down going into this map, as Coreagaming do sack the smoker, so they don't want to smoke for this tank, and I think I would agree, in theory, although what do I know? These guys are the playoff superstars, not me. 600 point down for Freethinkers. They managed to wipe Coreagaming. If they can kill this tank and make it to the safe room, depending on the amount of bonus they make, they could take the lead in this map. But it's all got to start here with killing this tank. Jockey, Charger, Hunter are the spawns, and Razor is committing. The Survivors are all going to kite back. They don't leave someone inside the room. The Charger lands. They need to clear that charge. They do. They don't get the clear on the Hunter. Oh no, Sloppy does. Okay, so all the spawns are dead, and now it is just Razor to get whatever he can. Does get the in-cap onto Sloppy, and is able to decommit. One in-cap onto Sloppy, and a little bit more damage onto Sawa, and that'll be it. Razor drops in, but is not able to get any more damage, and that is a very good take, I would say, for Freethinkers. One in-cap on that tank is very respectable.
Going with the shotgun.
I'm a reload.
The spawns, I think all of the spawns did land. Unfortunately, they weren't able to land in sync, and the Survivors did a very nice job of kiting the tank and clearing their teammates. Not easy to do, especially on this ping.
Hey, I'm reloading.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Freethinkers are sitting on nearly an 800 bonus. They still have 300 more distance to make on this map. If they roll into the safe room with anywhere near their current bonus, they will take the lead in this match, and a pretty substantial lead at that.
Go, go, go. Somebody turn off.
Coreagaming have sacked for the quad, and the Survivors know all about it. Prismac, oh sorry, that's Asjata, underneath the coaster. As soon as this smoker spawns, they are going to go for it. The charge doesn't go in. The Hunter does, though. Gets cleared. Jockey gets cleared. And now Razor and Prove, Smoker and Charger up top, all by themselves. And Sloppy Wolf doesn't give any fucks. Runs up and just shoots the Charger twice. And, you know, Coreagaming were able to get a little bit of damage on that hit with the Hunter and Jockey landing, but they were not able to get an in-cap. They were not able to land the quad. They were only able to get about 100 bonus worth of damage. And Freethinkers are getting closer and closer to that safe room and the lead.
We gotta get that alarm off.
Jockey, spawn behind. Hunter lands, Jockey lands, Spit on top. Boomer isn't able to land, but a little bit of damage coming out, although really just not enough. Good quick clears from Freethinkers. Spit Pounce alone in the current rendition of Zone Mod is not enough. And Sloppy Wolf, knowing that there's no spawns, is just going to book it. He has stopped the alarm. There is a smoker up in the hands of Proof. He's trying to play on Sloppy, but misses the smoke somehow. Charger misses. Smoke, however, was able to get the reset. Proof, actually, with a pretty nice play there. realized that he had missed his first smoke, repositions around the side, and is able to reset one of the survivors. I think that was Sawa. The problem is, all the survivors healthy, all the survivors fast, means that they can quickly do the lap one more time. And now, oh, as that is a 2-boom landing, the proxy, Hunter, does get sloppy, but where's the spitter? Did the spitter get picked? I don't know, it must have. Or maybe they didn't even have one. Regardless, that is Freethinkers making it with nearly a 600-point bonus and taking a big lead heading into map 4. That is exactly what they needed, putting them over 350 points ahead heading into map 4. And ladies and gentlemen, Freethinkers with a few small misplays by a certain tank on their infected round, but they were able to get the wipe. And aside from, yeah, basically that one tank punch that cleared the Jock Survivor, I think Freethinkers played map 3 on Survivor and infected about as well as I've seen any team play it. Really, really well done. And they have taken a deserved lead. Yes, as soon as Freethinkers stop playing Rock Tank and actually commit to punches, they get the wipe, and now they have the lead. And there is only, I believe this is only going to be maps 1 to 4. Do you know, Kreutzer?
I don't know. Probably 1-4.
Probably 1-4. Almost always 1-4. Oh, Prove getting baited by the survivors and heavily chipped and skeeted by Sawa through the floor. And now the hit is a boomer, spitter, and a jockey. Cheeky little spit into the safe room, but survivors were able to juke it out. And Freethinkers, they are in a very strong position here. It is a 76% tank, so that will be a barn tank. Generally, I would say the barn tank is less volatile than this early tank, just because there are no hittables in the barn tank. And less volatility definitely favors the team that is ahead. In this instance, Freethinkers. As the next hit comes in and just isn't able to land anything. A little bit of spit damage onto Coach, but really not much. As Freethinkers, they've just seemed to really stepped it up in these past 2 maps. And unfortunately, the corollary of that is Coreagaming's Infected seems to be struggling at the moment. They just can't keep up with Freethinkers' tempo. Sloppy Wolf is just blitzing through these maps in that pos 1 position. His team's behind him, clearing him quickly, and the Infected really just don't seem able to keep up. As again, Freethinkers have taken the entire... They've basically taken the whole map. There's only been 2 hits. I'm not sure what Coreagaming are waiting for. The tank is going to be up in 2%. Sloppy Wolf, they pushed through the entire barn and spawned the 76% tank. That is a nice boom, however. I will stop harping on, because with that 2-boom landing, the tank may just choose to commit. No, he's not. Scowl backing up, decides not to commit the tank, even with the 2-boom. Perhaps they want to kill the smoker, but they haven't killed it yet, so it looks like they are going to commit with a smoker. And that is the commit coming in from Scowl. Nice early punch. Double. There's still common coming in, actually. Whiffs. Big whiff punch. And this Nick, Sloppy Wolf, is just burgering the tank, but the 3-cap. They clear the smoker. Clear the SI. Kill the tank. Oh my god. Tank dead. Whoa. I thought that tank was absolutely done for. Scal had about 500 health. When the 2-cap was able to land on Prismac and Sawa, Sloppy Wolf had to clear his teammates after completely burgering the tank, juked out punches, cleared his teammates, went back, finished the tank. So, a really sick tank fight there from Sloppy, saving the round for his team. 2,600 damage by him alone. Sloppy is 1v7 coming out in chat, and I kind of agree with that tank fight. Really well played by him. The next hit comes in, and Scal specs up the boomer. That is a quad sack. 350 points, give or take, is the difference. Bonus at the moment is about 400 for Freethinkers. If they make it into the safe room with this bonus, it is probably GG. However, there are still at least 2 more dangerous hits, and this is one of them. But the Smoker gets absolutely picked. Charger does land though, and Hunter, and Charger gets a slam, so that is good. That is another 100 bonus coming off by Coreagaming. And now Freethinkers are going to have slow survivors as they have to push through the infinite horde to get to the safe room. Jockey's coming in, doesn't land. It does get out with about 1 health, but isn't able to land, and unfortunately the only spawn left is the Jockey. They're getting pretty good damage actually though. Just that boom, the common, was able to take off about 50 bonus. Common by themselves, able to take off about 50 bonus as Freethinkers make it into the safe room. 8 melee swings on the tank. Now just imagine if that was before the melee nerf. Freethinkers may well have made it with, 500 more bonus, because the tank would have died before the spawns came in.
I think they should do the Skyrise go back strat, like we did.
They're going to do the AI strat. I think you could be right. 188 bonus was the bonus that Freethinkers made. Not huge. Coreagaming will need to make 188 plus 350. So they will need to make, give or take, 550 bonus on this map. It is doable, but it is going to be very difficult, and I think you're right, Kreischer. The only way to reliably do that is to not fight the tank in the barn. They should take it back and either try to AI it or try to kite it out in this open area and not eat a hittable. Nice skeet from Kane. Jockey lands though. Prove taking about 10. So Coreagaming shut the hit down and they are pushing. Now I really hope there isn't a map 5. Not because I want this game to be over, don't get me wrong. This is some great Left 4 Dead. But I have needed to go to the bathroom since the second half of map 1. Please, let's get some Bible thumps in the chat for my bladder. As the next hit comes in, Charger lands. Takes 10. And that'll be all the damage for that hit. 1 scratch from the Smoker, 10 from the charge, but unfortunately no spitter means very limited damage. And the survivors continue the go-go. Join, discard on phone and cast from the toilet. Don't tempt me, because I will do it. As the next hit does come in and another Charger lands. Coach Kane just doing a bit of stargazing. I guess he was checking for spawns behind him and completely missed the charger in front.
Through that door.
And that is reasonable damage coming out. Kane, Prove, and Scal are all in this awkward situation where they're all 3 punches. Coreagaming, are they going to go back? They're not going to go back. I don't know, Kreitzer, what do you think?
Oh no, I don't like that goal.
I think I have to agree. I mean, look, you can...
Playing this tank on that high pink is not a good idea, especially when you want the comeback.
Yeah. I mean, I know Coreagaming Survivor is very good. They can definitely kill this tank, but it's such a small room for a high ping game. It's going to be really difficult for them not to take damage. And here we go. Sloppy Wolf is in. Prove is giving him the feed a little bit, and he's missed a punch. He's down to 1,000 health. Missed another punch. Sloppy. Charger lands. Gets 1 punch. Hunter gets skeeted 2 punches. 3 punches.
I take it back.
That'll be it. Take it back. 1 in-cap onto Kane. Sloppy. Missing a few punches there. Coreagaming have a 700 bonus. That would be enough to secure the win. Now, we haven't actually confirmed with either team if map 5 will be played, so this might not be the final map. The rules in RBT stipulate if it is a 1-game neutral, unless there is a previous agreement between both teams, then map 5 will be played. The schedule did not specify only 1-4. Oh, I am getting messaged. It looks like they have agreed to a 1-4. The next hit is going to come in. Smoke. Oh, this Hunter just bouncing around finally does land, but just bouncing around constantly. And unfortunately, I think that was a sack for a 2-2 because the Hunter and the Jockey died last. And if this is going to be the last map, Coreagaming have a 700-point bonus.
Reloading.
Charge. Doesn't land, gets leveled. Sawa leveled by Kane. The Boomer misses. The Smoker does get the pull, but Kane is in the safe room. 665. Okay, he's not quite in the safe room, but ladies and gentlemen, I think they've done it. Coreagaming. The Go-Go comes out. That is GG called, and that is the lead secured. Finale from Sawa.
Or maybe...
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. Finale.
Never mind.
Alright, that is not GG.
Did they agree to finale?
I can see in the schedule there is no stipulation about maps 1 to 4. So unless there is some direct message between the teams specifying we will only play 1 to 4, then finale is going to be played.
I think, but
the ready-ups have come out.
yeah, I guess so. I don't know, but I know that Asian players are prepared to play this finale, especially Carnival finale.
Yes, I would say I don't know a lot about Freethinkers and how familiar they are with various maps, but I do know Coreagaming are very familiar with Dark Carnival Map 5. So, ladies and gentlemen, my bladder is not going to get a break.
I actually need to pee too, so fuck.
Bible thumps in the chat for me and Kreitzer. But it is worth it because this is a very close game. And we are going to see finale. There is 100 points separating these two teams. And if this tank were to wipe Kreitzer, then Coreagaming would make a score of literally 0 I don't think I've ever seen that. Because of the instant tank spawn, Coreagaming would get literally 0 points if they wiped. Nice aggression here from Coreagaming. Oh, that bin! Okay, the bin is in. Coreagaming have got to go safe for him. They've done good damage. Oh my goodness, as Jada's down to 4,000 health, 3,000 health, and Razor tanks the punch. Oh, stacking up a little bit. That's a charge. Jockey's on the outside. Oh my god! It's a wipe! The smoke, the instant smoke! I really just yelled and fucking woke up the neighbors, although it's only 7:30, but that is a wipe! Oh no! Coreagaming gets 0 for map 5. The wipe. Another wipe on these indoor tank by Freethinkers. They did such a good job. The tank had 4,000 health, less than 4,000 health by the time he even started heading to the safe room. Razor body blocked the first punch. Really well played. But then I don't even quite know what happened. I think a double charge landed. The jockey took one survivor at the front, and then because the other survivor was getting up from the double charge, the smoker just waddled in for the instant smoke. And that is a tri-cap landing. Ladies and gentlemen, Freethinkers, all they have to do is kill this tank. My god, what a back and forth this is. All they have to do is make 102, if my math is correct, points of distance. This is a must-wipe tank for Prove and Coreagaming. If this tank doesn't wipe... I say that is a rock landing onto Sawa again. Sawa not having the best day. But... oh my goodness, Sawa eats the bin! Oh no, that's another rock from Prove. He's gonna commit! He missed! He missed the punch! He missed the punch onto Nick. He's gonna incap Sawa again, but that doesn't matter. The jockey onto Rochelle. Oh my god. The charger misses. No, oh my god! It's another wipe! The only survivor left is Asjata. There's nothing he can do. He has to kill the tank if he wants to get distance and Prove. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen! We may as well have called GG after map 4 because both teams made 0 points on map 5 and Coreagaming secure the win by 100 points. Oh my days. Christ. Well, my lungs hurt, my bladder hurts and my head hurts, but goodness me, what a match that was. Back and forward. That was a tennis match, not a Left 4 Dead 2 game. Christ. Unfortunately, it really was just, and I hate to say this, it really was a couple of crucial misplays coming out from Sawa. Easy to pick on one survivor, but isolating himself on map 1 and costing his team quite a lot of bonus, and then just playing far too aggressive on that finale. Prove able to land the ricochet bin. Wow. So, there you have it. Coreagaming take the win. Congratulations to them. Commiserations to Freethinkers. And now...
oh, that don't seem tense as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I think now I can safely say that this playoff bracket for RBT6 is well and truly opened up. That is the first loss that Freethinkers have had in this entire tournament. They were undefeated in the Swiss stage. They have now lost, and they are in the losers bracket. We will see more of them. They will verse, I believe, the winner of either Noob Scent and Beat Presto and Cool Jerk next week. But Coreagaming have moved on to the winners bracket semi-final, and Kreutzer, this is anyone's tournament. I think that has proven it. If Freethinkers can lose, albeit in an incredibly close fashion, but they can lose, they are beatable. There are no undefeated teams left in the tournament, and this is really anyone's cup.
Yeah, right.
So, I'm going to use the bathroom. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. What a match that was. We still have 7 more matches this week, I believe. 3 more winner bracket and 4 more loser bracket matches. They are all going to be played in the next 36 hours or so. So stay tuned, keep an eye on the schedule, and we'll see you very soon. Thank you.
GG.